This is the only refinery left in the Lower Mainland, and even it is at risk of closing for lack of a guaranteed supply of oil from Alberta. There's more money to be made exporting oil than refining it here. A shortage of refining capacity is one of the answers motorists get when they ask why the price of gas here is always higher than back east. So you'd think the prospect of a new, massive refinery on the BC coast would be a good thing. Not so, say Native leaders and environmentalists.
It's just another bizarre day in this ongoing saga of the Northern Gateway Enbridge pipeline proposal. It doesn't change anything. We're still left with the inherent risks of a pipeline being built by the most incompetent pipeline company on the planet. And furthermore, the treacherous waters of the Douglas Channel and the Inside Passage remain the same.
There's a moratorium, a tanker moratorium in place, has been for 30 years. I don't see a lot of difference in the minds of the people in the region between bitumen and crude oil. Mr. Black's tried to revitalize the Enbridge proposal with this innovative idea, but it's just a non-starter. The Chinese don't want refined product, they want bitumen. Enbridge wants to provide that. The New Democrats are against that, the community's against that, and an increasing number of British Columbians are against that as well.
There's a growing recognition and understanding that that bitumen is quite dangerous when spilled. And what we learned from the Kalamazoo River incident was that there's a big difference between a spill of tar sands oil and the more conventional light sweet crude that we're sort of more familiar with. So to me, this is kind of an admission from this company, that they are recognizing that there's a very different sort of a product that's being moved through this pipeline and potentially through tankers.
The spill in the Kalamazoo River showed what a nightmare it would be to clean up even a minor spill, as the heavy crude sinks in small balls, and then there's the evaporation of toxic chemicals used to dilute the bitumen so it can flow through the pipe. And even with today's proposal, this same oil cocktail would flow right across BC.
And that pipeline still goes through some very treacherous landscape, through the Rocky Mountains, areas that are known for forest fires and flooding and landslides, you name it, right? So, I mean, the chance that there's a spill somewhere along that pipeline route in one of our river systems or a stream or a creek, I mean, it could be potentially devastating, not just to the environment, but also to our local economies.